Tell me about Lita.
We go, 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 and then we go, gee, we really solved nothing, didn't we? Because none of it makes sense. Why don't we suggest this, this, and this? Why? Well, it makes sense. They won't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you about Lita?
Yeah.
I think Lita's an interesting person, interesting character. Good for the product, in that she's into her thing. Image.
How's she with you guys? She's not one of the bikini booby girls, so how is she working with you guys?
She was, she cared a lot about wrestling, about being good at wrestling. And, you know, I hate bad-mouthing anybody's skills, because just to be out there doing it is skillful. Mm. But we used to, a couple of us used to talk about how wrestling with Lita was like wrestling with Gumby. It's the kind of girl that you'd throw into the ropes and she might just fall through. You know, it's like anytime you say, I'm going to punch you, you know, because I'm rearing back, by the time I come at it, she's moved. So it was kind of this, you know, she had a really great gimmick and a really good package in that, who wouldn't love, what kid out there wouldn't want to be a Hardy person? You know, it was the most perfect threesome, you know, the brothers and the girl, and they wore those cool clothes, and they had a certain style of wrestling, and they liked each other. You know, fun. So that was it, though. I felt like, yeah, you teach her to do a moonsault, and that's all you got to hit in the whole match, basically. So see what I mean? Again, it's like, it's as easy as Stacy Keibler just listening well enough to go, now I'm on, and I take my thing off, and and it's over. Mm-hmm. So there, but Lita cared a lot about being a wrestler, being a respected wrestler. So sometimes that kind of overshadowed her true abilities, and I think it inhibited her being as good as she could be, because it wasn't like she was an eager beaver to learn.
Okay.
You know, and to say, hey, maybe that's my fault, or hey, you know, make me better. I'm not the best. I don't become, from here I'm just newly discovered, to here I'm the best. And then there's also a factor in respecting the whole, if you want to be a wrestler, then there's that kind of wrestler you are. Are you a wrestler that respects the whole industry, in that it's the show that you belong to, the product that you make, and it's the fans that support it? And, you know, being a good guy is not something to squawk about. In the adoration that's flooded your way with gifts and cards and little handmade things, and that are flooded your way, which might not mean anything to you, but it sure as hell means a lot to the giver, the fan. So you don't leave that stuff behind in a locker room.
Okay, so that's the
that
kind of
pissed me off
stuff
a
you're
lot.
talking
It's
about.
that
Okay.
it's kind of like the guys that were the good guys were in real life kind of the bad guys. You know, where's the heart? Where's your soul? Where's your, you know, where's the love that goes back to, this is why you're here, is you're just lucky enough to get to fill the spot. And she was really lucky to be brought in with the Hardys and be placed in that gimmick, and then be taught one move, and then boom, you're off and running.
And not appreciative.
Yeah. What a ding dong, huh?
How many strikes do you have against them at this point?
I think quite a few.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everybody's cursing his name because, you know, now for like forever you're on some list. They just took the whole list of us, and every time you'd go to Canada, they'd have to search your bags. It was like, you idiot! Why can't you live just for 2 days without it? It wasn't like we were over there forever.
Yeah.
What a silly one, huh?
Yeah.
But that's another, you know, get fired, get hired, come back to do boop boop.